Yeah, hello, EA. I'd like to lodge some complaints. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Let me just call you back. Hey there, my little party animals. hiphiprenee here today with a brand new video for you. Do you see people complain about The Sims all the time? Do you complain about The Sims all the time? Today, we're going to take a look at the most complained about missing features of The Sims 4. Let's go. Number 1. Babies. Wah, wah, wah. Babies aren't the only ones who spend their time crying. Players are desperate for babies in the game to be treated, well, like babies. Imagine having an actual baby and never interacting with them outside of their generic-looking crib. Why are babies essentially objects tied to another object? Why can't we bathe them in the sink, carry them to breastfeed them in a rocking chair, or dress them up in cute outfits and show them off to our Sims friends? Let's be honest, the way babies are right now makes them unplayable in a way that's just absurd after the game has been out for multiple years. Even the parenting skill that came with parenthood doesn't give you much more interaction with babies other than being able to figure out their exceptionally minimal needs. We want babies to learn to roll over, crawl, or even spit up all over our Sims. For now, it seems like we're relegated to using that ever-useful age-up choice on their cribs to make at least semi-interesting toddlers. Number 2. Cars. Remember playing The Sims 1 for the first time? You sent your Sim to bed far too late at night, and the next morning the carpool honks, and honks, and honks, eventually leaving and causing your Sim to miss their workday. In The Sims 4, it doesn't matter how much work your Sim has missed. Once you choose the option for them to leave, they simply walk to the edge of the lot and disappear into the void. Even without an open world, there are plenty of uses for cars. From carpooling to work, buses picking up kids from school, improving handiness skills with fixer-upper cars, and just having something for your Sim to work towards purchasing. We don't need to see them driving all over the world. Just the ability of having a car in a Sim's driveway, and them hopping into the car before disappearing into the void would be a welcome addition to the game. Number 3. Spiral staircases. Spiral staircases. Who would have thought such an outdated and useless piece of architecture could cause so much contention between Simmers? Let's be real, in real life, I've only ever seen one spiral staircase. It was in my friend's house and led from the living room to her parents' bedroom, which was super weird in itself, but their house was a bevy of weirdness. To bring literally anything up to their room, they had to go clear across the house to the normal staircase, because those spiral ones are so tight and really only meant for skinny people. It was also wrought iron and slightly rickety, so using it was always a testament to your luck that day. If you've never fallen down a spiral staircase, I absolutely do not suggest it. But us Simmers don't care about real-life functionality. We just want a stupid staircase. Is it really too much to ask for? Number 4. Bunk beds. Speaking of annoying in real life, have you ever had to make a bunk bed? No thank you. Where the hell are our bunk beds? We've gotten so many packs that would have been perfect for bunk beds. Parenthood, kids room stuff, Discover University, Tiny Living. All of these packs could have benefited from just having one pair of bunk beds. They just make sense. And they would be so helpful for people who love big family gameplay, but don't like playing in huge houses. Bunk beds are a cute, practical, and space-saving addition that we've been begging for basically since the game released. We can fake them a bit better now with the platforms, but will we ever actually get real bunk beds? Only time will tell. Number 5. Werewolves. But seriously, what is the fucking obsession with werewolves in this community? Sorry, I always forget. We're werewolves, not swearwolves. I genuinely can't remember if we've even had werewolves in past games. How would they work? Would we have a lunar cycle in the game? Would they be overpowered werewolves who can turn whenever they feel like it? Would they have the ability to straight up kill other Sims? I just don't get it. But apparently you all want werewolves. Number 6, open world. This is one that we've been told over and over and over and over
6 hours later
and over again that we won't be getting. But does that stop the Sims community? Absolutely not. We don't let things like official statements discourage us from bullying the Sims gurus every day with features we'll never get. Simmers have even tried to compromise and say they'd be content with open neighborhoods. While I could get behind the idea of open neighborhoods to make activities and socializing easier on our Sims, I was honestly never a fan of open worlds, and I'm okay with the fact that they won't be making a comeback in The Sims 4. I'm sure we'll still see complaints about it right up until the day Sims 5 releases, and dear God help the gurus if Sims 5 doesn't have some sort of open world feature. Number 7, price. How much have you spent on your Sims games? Do you wait for sales? Do you buy them all at release like me? Are you an adult with a job, mortgage, and the wherewithal to have a fun money fund? Or are you in 7th grade with no job prospects to speak of, just hoping that you'll pass social studies this year? Price points make people feel different ways. I'm lucky enough that I have the extra cash to be able to buy $700 worth of Sims 4 packs, and I get enough enjoyment and hours of play out of them, the price doesn't hurt me as much as it does for some other people. But to price a game aimed at teens in the hundreds of dollars, you have to wonder if it's just a no-depth cash grab at some points. I mean, at least we don't play the train simulator games, right? Number 8, schools. There are so many Simmers out there who love playing with child and teen Sims, but it's easy to see when you do play with these ages that so much of your time is spent waiting for them to get out of school or the activity rabbit holes we've been so graciously given by our Sim overlords. Sims 4 skimmed the surface of school gameplay with Discover University, and Sims having the ability to earn a degree to further their career prospects. But what about the kids and the teens? Why can't we homeschool our children to better benefit their futures as money-earning paint goblins? Why can't we accompany them to school and pull pranks? Ask the teacher for some extra help or skip class to blow bubbles in the bathroom. For many Simmers, it's inexcusable that in a life simulator, we don't have a way to play school outside of a boring as fuck rabbit hole. Number 9, branded items or packs. Now, with us Simmers having spent nearly $1,000 on just The Sims 4, that doesn't leave us with much extra money lying around, which is why things like the Mosquito Stuff Pack and the mostly vomit-inducing MAC Makeup collab stick in our craw so much. Can you actually say that you know a Simmer who spent $220 on plastic plumb bob earrings? And the recent Star Wars pack hit us in a really unexpected way. Sure, many of us Simmers love Disney. Tommy Lynn's Disney save file, anyone? And so many of us also love Star Wars. But to be thrown a half-baked pack with no buildable or livable lots, and a boring and repetitive storyline of sorts, it was almost an insult to Simmers everywhere. Can we just get some fun, creative content that isn't a blatant cash grab? Now, us Simmers do like to complain about a lot of things, so if I forgot a complaint, I guess leave them in the comments below. But I'm not a game changer, nor do I work for EA, so it'll really just be you shouting into the void here. Thanks for stopping by, don't forget to like and subscribe if my content tickles your fancy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!